Good morning, Kentucky. We're back here in Bob and Terry's backyard in our happy place. And every time we think spring's on its way, it seems to get cold again. So it's about 40 degrees today. Just to give you an idea, we've had 22 inches of snow in Kentucky this winter, which is twice what we're usually, a lot more than we're used to. But and it's went through cycles where it's frigid cold, 0 degrees, and then it pops up, and then we have a couple warm days, and then right back to frigid again. So um, this is kind of a short video because it's just not much garden to show you. But we in January we got to uh, do one of the things that we've only done a few times, and that's make maple syrup. And we did that in our own backyard in our little bitty woods here that has big maples in it, and the one that gives my garden all its shade. We had a week. You only get a short span in Kentucky. You know, if you're doing it in Vermont, you know, they go for months. But Kentucky, the temperature has to be below freezing at night and above freezing during the day is what gives the tree whatever the pressure is that makes the sap run out the hole. And so I have mostly a slide series of, because we hope to do a video, and natural Kentucky weather went to 60 degrees and stayed there for a week and a half. So we had to pull all the spiles and do what we could do. So we got about 2 cups. So out of 10 and then about 15 gallons. So, but it's fun. It's interesting to watch, and it's amazing what you can do out of nature. And so we'll go through that, and then I'm going to walk around real quick and show you what we've done getting ready. You know, as Tom Petty says, the waiting is the hardest part, and that is the hardest part. But I'm out here building things and trying to get it ready for planting time. We've already got our greenhouse full. We've kind of backed off on the brassicas since we didn't do that well last year with pests. So we've done a lot of flowers. So we're gonna really help the bees out this year. So along with our 40 some vegetables, we got all kinds of new ones we've never tried. We got into the seed catalogs, and we got some wild squash and all kinds of weird things. So it's going to be a great summer for that, and we hope you're gearing up, or at least thinking about a garden, small garden, no dig. It's the way to go. So we'll see you in a bit. That's Bob, and he's back again in his backyard, and we're just gonna kind of give an idea of what I said the last video. I was working on our bed in the back, which is going to be our corn. So we got a 20 by 6, and you know, that's how easy. You know, you build a box, put cardboard down, which problem is the wind got up to like 50-mile-an-hour wind and blew half my cardboard away before I could even get it covered up. And covered up with some kind of organic matter, whether it's compost you buy or compost you make, or give you an idea. We have been piling branches, leaves, everything that doesn't go in our compost. We just put in a pile, and now it's all broke down. Still a lot of branches we got to sift through, but there's a lot of that soil is going to go back on here, and so our corn will be here, and if the deer or raccoon don't come and scarf it up, but we're working at it. This year I built a new potato box. Our littler potato box behind here has got some kind of fungus in it that turns the sweet potato, I can't remember what it's called, or something like that, it turns the sweet potatoes black. Doesn't hurt the inside, but it doesn't look that good. But so we decided to build a new one. We're going to put no root vegetables in that. We're gonna put our peppers in that one this year, and then our asparagus ought to be coming up real soon. We put 5 or 6 new bunches of asparagus in that my neighbor gave us, and then we made a cold frame. Now this is an easy project. I'll back up so you can see it. It's just another box. I had leftover polycarbonate, whatever those corrugated stuff is, or you can use plastic. You can use window, and this stay warm. In that hole on the right, there's going to be lettuce and radishes and beets. They just haven't come up yet because our sun isn't doing what it's supposed to do. And so it's an easy project. It'll expand your growing time, and really lettuce should be able to grow in there all winter. It grows in our greenhouse all winter, so we made the wildflower garden a little bigger. Moved our metal trough up to the front. We're just going to make it full of flowers, and then our greenhouse may not be big, but it has a lot of things. We started a lot of flowers this year, daisies and dahlias and statice, and this is the petunia that we had last fall, and that's the cabbage that's still growing through the winter. We just put potatoes. Potatoes are just coming up in our grow bag. We got kohlrabi and cauliflower in a grow bag, and there's potatoes coming up there. Now we've got marigolds started there. We got our onions. I hope you can see that. And then our black-eyed Susan vine that hasn't come up yet. And our statice has just been transplanted, got its first leaves. And then we've got all kinds of other flowers. Ageratum, stock, and marigolds, salvia, petunias, and so we're raring to go, and everything seems to be germinating well. So we're going to have a good crop this summer, I'm sure. So hopefully you do the same, and we'll say later. Bob here, back in his backyard in his happy place. me and Terry have been working hard getting our garden going, and it's almost planting time. So if you like this video, I have over a dozen now, anywhere from um, cross-pollinating squash to eco-friendly backyard to planning for this year's garden. So uh, please check them out. You have to find them at Gardening Bob Bruno, Bruno, and they'll all be there on YouTube. And please subscribe if you like what you see. And subscription does nothing but tell you when my next video comes out, or whoever you subscribe to. You know, we subscribe to 6 different gardeners, and you know, we're up on all their stuff. So that's where we learn, and that's where you can learn. So if you I'm hoping that our passion um, works its way through the phone to boost you in either starting a garden, or expanding your garden, or changing in the way you do your garden. And but you know, let's give it another try in 2025, and let's make it a success. It's we'll catch you later. Later.